Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful summer's day up here in the Limpopo province of South Africa. Not really. I didn't pick the best day to come and look for plants up at the top of the mountain. Luckily, my vehicle's only parked about 200 meters away. So it was a drive up and a short walk to get to two very special plants today. The first one that I'm sitting at is endemic to this area called Indigofera remani. Let me quickly show you some photos without getting wet. It's just starting its flowering now, but it's quite a beautiful species. It only occurs in these Volkberg complex mountains up in the Limpopo province, and yeah, very glad to get it in flower now. I would have liked to have come a bit later in the season, but my schedule unfortunately just doesn't allow for it. So that's one species down, Indigofera accepta, which is also endemic almost solely to the Lekgalameetse or Lekgalameetse nature reserve where I'm sitting now, is in flower just a few meters above me. And once I'm done collecting this remani, then I'll head up to collect the accepta. So stay tuned for that. So it looks like the weather is not in my favor today, but luck is somehow still on my favor, because busy looking around for more remani flowers, I've stumbled across another very interesting Indigofera species. Come and have a look. This, oh yeah, not looking very spectacular, is another one of our escarpment species, Indigofera shinzi. Also just starting to flower. This is quite unexpected because these typically only start flowering in February, so truly very lucky today. Not very much flowers, but I'll take it. So yeah, lots of work for me ahead. Let me quickly collect this species as well, keep on looking for remani flowers, and then we'll get to those Indigofera acceptas. So I finally managed to come up to where the Indigofera accepta saw, and not all that many flowers around. I was here about 4 weeks ago and they were just in bud, and I thought, okay, let's give it about 4 weeks and they should be in full flower. Maybe it's also to do with the weather. When I first came here early December, this area was absolutely bone dry, which is quite strange for high altitude scarp grassland. But ever since then they've had a lot of rain. The province as a whole actually has had quite a bit of flooding in the last few weeks. The roads are really looking pretty bad, and of course the mountains are also soaking wet. So the weather's probably also played a bit of a hand in these plants not looking as good as I was hoping, but I am, however, still grateful to be getting flowers. So let's put down this umbrella. Here we go, and let's have a look at Indigofera accepta. Now again, not massive flowers, pretty tiny actually, but nevertheless, while my umbrella is blowing away, quite an attractive little species. Yeah, this is quite a change from what it's been so far this trip. Normally I'm soaked wet from sweat, and today I'm soaked from the rain. But oh well, I love the cold, so I'm not minding this too much. Also no rush to pick all these flowers. There's absolutely no pollinators flying around today. So let me just get these picked and then see if I can find anything else before I head back to the car and head back to some dry clothes and a warm shower. I think I'm about to wrap up for today. I've got enough material of Acceptor and Shinzi collected already, and I'm now standing at probably the best looking Indigofera money for the day. Unfortunately, not a lot of open flowers. You'll see mostly in bud at this stage. These also should be only flowering from late Jan to Feb, but there are a few records actually from just after I was here that there were plants looking pretty good in flower already, but they way high up on these mountains, really can't reach them in this weather. So I think that's me for today. Cold and drenched, but yeah, I'm not completely dressed for this weather. You'll see even flip-flops. But I dressed sort of with a plan that if I do end up getting wet, these clothes will dry out pretty quickly, and I despise nothing more in the field than having waterlogged boots. So flip-flops when the when the rain is around for me. But yeah, I think that's me. In the back there is my very dirty bakkie. Yeah, I think once I get back to civilization, that will need a good wash. And yeah, if anyone can suggest appropriate field wear for me or like to sponsor me, let me know. This umbrella is also very handy. I'm not sponsored by Kloppers, but Mr. Klopper, if you are watching, give me a call, we'll have a chat. So yeah, stopped raining for the moment. I think you can see this, the little bit that you can see, it's really beautiful, this area. So beautiful scarp, grassland, and Afromontane forest also next to me. So I think that's a wrap for today. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like the video, share the video, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and stay tuned for more. There's still another 7 weeks of this field work to go, and I'm now heading further down the escarpment into Mpumalanga, and then down into the Drakensberg, coastal KwaZulu-Natal, and then heading back north into the Lowveld before heading back home. So that's a wrap from me. It's time to press all this material and get out of the rain. Cheers for now.